welcome to another unboxing video by theplayersaid.com. Today we have a new game from Osprey Games. It's called They Come Unseen, and it's a game of submarines and subterfuge in the Cold War. And this game is actually designed by Commander Andy Benford, who is a naval commander from the Royal Navy, and you can actually read some interviews that Grant did with him about the design of this game. But let's crack this open and see what's inside the box. It's a very big box. It's nice and heavy as well. So we're expecting big, thick components in it. Like the artwork on here. It's a little submarine outside of what looks like a base here. Okay. So we have, this is one of the play boards. And looks, you can see there's a grid on here. And there's different sections of the board. It is single-sided. We have some tokens and counters representing damage and torpedoes, depth charges, and there's some bits of ships here. Here we get into. Okay, so these are punchable. Like coming out here a little bit, so I'll just get this one out. These are dials that represent the various different systems in ships and submarines, and you'll have pointers, and we're going to have to put these together to log where we are with resources, things like what level our fuel is at, our depth. So it's a really nice little, almost simulation interface that we're going to use. This guy is a secret player screen that's a trifold. And the submarine player is going to hide himself almost like a dungeon master, and he's going to track his own movement on that smaller board that we saw earlier, and on this large bifold board. This is where the main action is going to take place, and the surface destroyers are going to try and track and find the submarine. And there's the hidden movement again that the sub-captain's going to be plotting on his board, and he'll have to reveal what's going on at certain points. So here we have the rules of engagement, aka the rulebook. That's a nice little touch there. This is glossy, full color, and I like how there's not actually a lot of text. It's not very dense like a lot of these heavier war games. There's not notes and examples. This is going to be a relatively easy read, something that I'm pumped about. Don't have to sit there and decipher everything. It's only a 15-page rulebook. This is a nice addition. So there's a little bit about the designer here. This is a cutesy picture and a bio of him. And this is the history and the strategy that can be employed with the game. So there's, it's old Cold War submarine information in here. And then it's realistic things that were done throughout history that we can learn lessons from to use in the game. Here we have some more bits and pieces, some tokens, and then we have, this is actually very nice, there's some spare dials here that they've included, because they know that, we play these games a lot and they might get worn out. We have a little bag of the little joiners. If we can get those in focus there, we're going to pop those in those dials. And then we have, these are, let me get this open real quick. These are clear sonars templates that we're going to overlay on the map when destroyers use their and the submarines are using their sonar to try and detect each other. We'll put an overlay on the map, and we'll be revealing where the submarines are if they fall within those. And there's a nice little, these are color coded, and there's an array of those. And then we have, don't eat this. We have some colored cubes. These are black and white. 3 of each color. Spare baggies, always nice. We love that. And then we have these are a nice card. They're that almost matte card stock. And there's 6 of these, I believe. And these are the ice stations that we'll be trying to infiltrate and get at. And that is everything, I believe. We have a cardboard insert, nothing underneath. That is everything that's included in your game if they come unseen. This one we're very excited to get to the board because I feel like it's a very different kind of game from a lot of the ones that we play. Let me show you the back of the box here. Pretty simple, not a lot on there. Just explains a little blurb about the game and some of the components here. But we're excited to get this one to the table. Again, there's interviews with the designer that Grant's put up that you can go and find. We'll put a link to those underneath. And look out for a review in the future. Thank you very much for watching.